Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode where we're going to be talking about the debut album by TV Girl titled French Exit. So, TV Girl, if you don't know, they are described as hypnotic pop band. They're really cool. I like it. I'm gonna, before I say too much, I'm gonna just allude with the fact that I like all of their music, right? So, I had heard. Here, let's switch this so you can see what I'm looking at right now. So, before. It says I've got this added to a playlist. I don't believe I do. It's okay. Great song. So, anyways, though, before 2 weeks ago, I had Lovers Rock and Blue Hair saved. That might have been it. Oh, I had I did have something off of Who Really Cares. Says not allowed. Okay. I do have it saved, but I don't know that I've added it to. Maybe that liked songs is a playlist now because Spotify does what Spotify does. Anyways, I need to save that whole album because I really like that album as well. But the other day I was in the car and had a lot of time and I was like, man, let's listen to some albums I hadn't listened to before. And TV Girl, I just hit liked songs and started skipping until somebody came up that I was interested in diving further into that I hadn't listened to yet. And TV Girl came up, and I was like, man, you know what? I don't think prior to 2 weeks ago I had ever listened to an album in completion. So I was like, why not start with the first one and start running it? So I listened to every single album that they have released up to Summer's Over. I listened to all of these in one day, and I've got two more. One from 2023 and one from the end of 2024. I think we'll take a look. It doesn't really matter. December 2024. Need to listen to this. I'm sure it's pretty good. Looks like it's collab with George Clanton. I don't know who that is, but regardless, today we're talking about French Exit. So. This, like I said, is the debut album. Came out in 2014, so it's over a decade old already. It'll be 11 years old in June. And first and foremost, like I said, they're hypnotic pop, so it's a little different than a lot of, I feel, mainstream songs. But TV Girl has really encapsulated melancholy happiness in a way. I don't know. It's really cool. A lot of the songs hit you with, like, the song is so catchy and it's like, I don't know, lots of good and everything is cool, and then just the lyricism when you actually sit and listen to what they're saying is just like, a lot of it is just so insanely, like, depressing. I guess I have to say, lack of a better word, not necessarily depressing, but just like evokes emotion and in such a crazy way. So, first song, Pantyhose. This might be now my favorite TV Girl song. Man, I don't know. I really, really like this one. So, you guys tell me in the comments what you're thinking. I've been liking looking at the lyrics to try to explain what I'm thinking when I talk to y'all about these songs, so just let me know. I want y'all to hear this part. I don't know if you hear that. So it's just like, with again, lack of better words, it sounds like boogie woogie woogie. Here, now that I've said that, listen. Right there. Sounds like boogie woogie woogie. And so that reminds me of Bob Marley. That reminds me specifically of Could You Be Loved? There's... Wait. Okay, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but right after the Could You Be Loved, as soon as Loved is fading out, there's like noises in your car. You can hear it much better, or just go open Spotify on your phone or something. I can hear it because I know it's there. Listen to it in your car for sure. I don't know if this is a sample, but it sounds exactly like the same one to me, so maybe I'm crazy. But regardless, Pantyhose, like I said, is probably my favorite song on the album. I feel like it encapsulates heartbreak in like a perfect way. So it just talks about, it's also from like a third person perspective. He's like telling the story, and it's just talking about a soldier going into war. You can hear this part. I just love this little like breakdown when he could feel the magic working. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And so first verse is actually really sweet, and it's like, oh, that's cute, and then all this stuff, and then it pretty much says she broke up with him over a letter because he's a soldier at war, and the pantyhose kept him from feeling any harm still. He still felt the love and the magic of them, his lucky charm. And it's very cute, very sweet. I really, really like that one. That one's going to get an easy 9 out of 10 for me. I don't know why. Like I said, that has quickly become one of my favorite TV girl songs, if not my favorite. Birds Don't Sing, really popular. I think I had heard it before on TikTok. Not for sure. But I like the chorus of this one. Got a time like this. Love his voice. Something that's cool is we're going to get into other songs, and because I'm going to do most of their albums, I'm sure, if not all of them. And you'll see later, a lot of their music is samples. And there's a few songs from albums after this that have verses where it sounds like it's a woman, or samples that are women and stuff like that. And I was like, some part of my brain thought, well, TV Girl is a band, right? So in my head, I'm like, there has to be a female member that's doing some vocals or something, because the samples are so perfect. I don't know how he finds them. They fit the songs so incredibly, but there is no female that is a part of TV Girl or has ever been a part of TV Girl. Everything you hear that is not a credited feature is either a sample or the lead singer pitching his vocals, which is like really crazy to me, because a lot of the vocal layering sounds like harmonies between a guy and a girl. And so it's just pretty, I don't know, it's really cool. Really, I like it a lot. And so like, I don't know if that was just common knowledge that TV Girl did not have any girls in their band, but everybody I told didn't seem surprised by that. But to me, it was really cool and something I had no clue, especially hearing the songs I'd heard. Birds Don't Sing. 8, 7.5 out of 10 for me. Really, really good. But I think I like a lot more of the other songs on this album more, so that's why it's a little low. But still really, really good. But Louise is top 3 on this album for me, probably. I don't know, man. Again, I really like the chorus. And I'm going to skip to it. Everything is just so happy and sad at the same time. Not even if she likes the way you dance. So good, so good, so good. Louise gets a 8.5 out of 10 for me. Incredible. This is Hate Yourself. might be my least favorite song on the album. Which I always compare my opinions to the plays, like, while I'm giving them to you guys, and I'm always surprised, because, like, Talk to Strangers is one of my favorites, same for Come When You Call, and those have two of the least amount of plays. Not bad, not bad. Probably my least favorite. So it's going to get a 7 out of 10. Overall, like I said, I really like this album a lot. Definitely worth a full listen yourself, but not bad. Let's see if there's a part that I particularly... No, nothing that really necessarily stood out to me on this one that I think is worth like calling back to, but pretty good. I just think the piano, the way it is for some reason, just turns me off a little. I'm not really into it, but not bad. The Getaway. Let's jump into this. Yeah, I do like this one. Sometimes I gotta hear the first second or two of the song, especially because I just started listening to this album like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, nothing particular on this one that I'm like, no moment that I'm like, oh, you guys need to hear this out of the whole song. Pretty good though. I do like it more than Hate Yourself, so it's gonna get a 7.5. But nothing super memorable. Talk to Strangers though. So, some of these songs, Pantyhose, have a very complete story to me, front to end. Talk to Strangers does not. I read the lyrics 5 times, bro, trying to understand the context of this line here. The police are at your door. Turns out the killer was your neighbor. I was like, what? Somebody died? When I heard that for the first time, I don't know. I feel like I'm hard of hearing in general anyway. I'm always, what? What did you say? I have to like really focus on what people are saying 90% of the time. So in fact, I have like Vocal Booster on Spotify so I can hear what people are saying in the songs. And I'm like, what did he just say? Turns out the killer was your neighbor. And then I open the lyrics and I'm like, yes, he did. And then I'm like, okay, re-listen to the song. And then I listen to the whole song again and I'm like, who died? I don't know. And so this is still one of my favorites, but it just was like a what? Here. We'll do it at the part I'm talking about. And I'm like, what? Who died? A little quiet. Nothing major. And then you get to hear, I want you to hear a little bit of the chorus on this one because I like it. Don't ever talk to strangers. Nice. And then there's like a little whistle in between the different parts of the chorus that I really like too. I didn't know The Blonde before I listened to this album. Sorry, skipping ahead before I just saw the plays and wanted to talk about it. I think I'd read it, you know, like I clicked on TV Girl and read The Blonde or something before, but I don't think I'd heard it before this album. But anyways, Talk to Strangers, I liked it a lot. 8 out of 10 for me. This one's not bad. I like this part actually, like right here. Into their ears. This whole first part, honestly, but I wanted to skip ahead a little. Pretty much from the moment the song starts to like right where I stopped it, my favorite portion of that song. Solid 8 out of 10, because the last 5, I think, yeah, on the album, I think I like all more than that. So, Daughter of a Cop, dude, this beat, I don't know what it is. I like it, and it really... Yeah, this is the one with "Don't Stop." It sounds like that old. I don't know the sample, but everybody uses it. Don't stop. You'll hear it. Make sure to drink your water. This one is also just insinuating that this is the daughter of a cop, obviously, as the name says, but it's insinuating that she just like likes to get guys in trouble for having sex in public, and then she gets away with it because she's the daughter of a cop. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. That's not the sample everyone uses it, but I feel like it's referencing that, because what else? What else, right? But yeah, I don't know. Listen to the song and maybe you'll agree. But I feel like that's what that's insinuating. Really like the song though, so 8.5 out of 10. Lovers Rock, bro, 9 out of 10 before we even play it, but I like this first part. Would you like to be? And that little beep 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 sounds like Morse code. Morse code. I said Morse code. I don't know what it says. Maybe it's not even Morse code, but just thought I'd say that. Anyways, yeah. I just love this sample, man. In her bedroom. In her bedroom. I could listen to this song like 100 times in a row. And if you start to kiss. Yeah, dude, so I don't know. This song reminds me of being 16. Not the drunk part. I'm blocking that out with my hand. I know you can't see. Not the drunk part. I was a good kid as far as alcohol goes, and I tried it, but I didn't like drinking until recently. So, and now it's fully legal. And where I lived at the time, it's legal for your guardian to give you a beverage if they so choose. So, get over it. But anyway, this reminds me of being 15, 16, 17 again. Just me and my girlfriend. Like, especially the record skips and like, I don't know, all this stuff. It's just very sweet and like seldom. It's not saying much, but it's just simple, I don't know. I do like it, and it's sweet, and it reminds me of being young and so unfathomably in love with somebody, which is such an incredible thing. Love this song. 9 out of 10. Makes me so happy every time it comes on. Just love it. That's like the best TV girl song, least depressing TV girl song, I'd say. Like I said, 9 out of 10. Her and her friend, I don't know what this is exactly saying. Sounds like your girlfriend is cheating on you with her friend as like a means to get back at you in a way for like maybe not being a great boyfriend. So it's saying, go upstairs, spill a fucking drink on her bed, and then never talk to her again. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, you can find yourself alone with someone else in an ideal situation without a shred of good intentions between you. Anyway, I can't remember what she said. Go upstairs, don't close the door. Why don't you give her what she's asking for? Spill the drink onto the bed. That's just between her and her friend. So I think maybe I'm reading too much into it, guys, but to me, Like the must less a decent explanation. So to me, these words are like maybe he got invited to. I don't know. This feels like someone is cheating on somebody. Someone is spilling a drink, alcoholic beverage on the bed to get back at them for cheating on someone, and then just leaves. Can't remember what she said. Was he trying to talk to me or talking to herself? Go upstairs, don't close the door. Why don't you give her what she's asking for? Spill the drink onto the bed. That's just between her and her friend. But it made it hard to sleep till her head felt even worse. And I hoped that she felt miserable and it was time to go to work. See, her and her friend did it as revenge, so any excess pain you feel isn't any consequence. You can make a hasty exit. That's how they handle it in France. Little consolation, even if you always knew it. So any nasty things I say are purely therapeutic. I don't know. You get to hear the chorus because it's fun. Let's see. Right here. Even if you always knew it. Are purely therapeutic. Why don't you give her what she's asking for? Yeah, so to me it reads, this girl's gonna cheat on her boyfriend. Friend maybe. So this is what I'm thinking now after analyzing the lyrics. Friend goes upstairs because, that's what she's suggesting. And then when he gets upstairs, he's like, wait, is she talking to me or is she talking to herself even now that I'm up here? And then he's just like, yo, I'm not doing this to him. And just like spills the drink and then like leaves the light on and ducks out. I don't know. And then it's also at the end, closer to the end, the way the girl talks to her boyfriend seems like she's trying to get him out the house, So I don't know. Something's weird about that. Regardless, I really like it. Give it a 8.5 out of 10. I was trying to decide between an 8, 8.5. This is, I don't know, the beat was always a little hard for me to get into. At first, I'm like, what? But then I really like the chorus. So, dope song. The beat is very unique. I do like it. Like I said, it is a little off-putting sometimes, but I do like it. So I'm going to say for this one an 8 because to me the part that I look forward to is the chorus, which is not a bad thing, but I feel like that kind of says a little about how the song is overall. Yeah, this one's really good. I honestly probably like this first part the most because it's just like, I don't know if you guys have ever had a situation where, not even a romantic situation, but a situation of like, where the hell is this? Where did he go? Wait, hold on. He was just here. Where did he go? He can't have gotten very far. And then in this situation, she didn't even drive here. Where? She can't be far. So I've got some friends and nothing's ever like super, super crazy, but there's definitely been some times where it's like, okay, literally where did he just disappear to? But, so it just somewhat reminds me of just like being stupid. And then So, I also, real quick, let me review the song. Really like it. Those are my two favorite parts. 8 out of 10. Up there, one of my favorites. Not one of my favorites. Up there, not one of the worst. Definitely better than a few, but still pretty good. Anyway, I feel like TV Girl as a whole, a lot of these songs are like dismissive in like I'm not the reason we're breaking up, or like, oh, I didn't even like you, so it's okay. Like if you guys, you ever know that situation where like this can be about anything. You know, maybe it's a coworker that was trying real hard for this promotion, and then when they give it to somebody else, they're like, oh, I didn't even want it. It's okay. Whatever. Or it's like, you know, shit like that. I feel like a good bit of TV Girl is from that perspective, is like a toxic man, which is okay. Because he expresses that too. He's like, oh man, you know how many fucking girls I have fucked over? The second album really goes into that. We'll find out in a future episode. And so, I don't know. It's a unique perspective because like even people who are really shitty and toxic in their relationships, I'm not gonna name names. I was gonna throw out a celebrity, but I don't even know him. So it's probably not fair. Do I do it anyways, guys? The evil in me is telling me to do it. Should I do it? I can't think of how to say exactly his last name. So if I get it wrong and I'm saying somebody else's, I'm sorry, but I'll clarify who it is in a moment. Is someone I feel is, and I have no evidence to support this other than their brief relationship with another celebrity who I will name in a moment, is Jesse Rutherford. And now, if I'm saying the name incorrectly, or maybe I'm not, but if I am, I'm talking about the lead singer of The Neighborhood. Love The Neighborhood, don't get me wrong. Still think he's very, probably horribly toxic partner. Anyways, the reason I believe that is because he dated Billie Eilish when Billie was like 18 or 19 and he was like about to be 30 or 30. And that's weird. Why are you dating someone that young when you are Jesse Rutherford and could date any single person of your age in like a huge social sphere? So that's like red flag. And then they were only together for a very short amount of time. And then I think I heard rumors that it wasn't good. So that's why I believe that. But anyways, I decided it's okay to be messy. I'm probably never going to meet Jesse Rutherford, so whatever. Jesse, if you do somehow see this, no hard feelings. I'm sure you can't blame me, bro. You got to look at yourself. French Exit by TV Girl, 2014, 12 songs, 40 minutes, like I just said. Great album. Personally, I'm going to give it, and we got to have room for improvement here, guys. And I feel like I do like some of their music more than this album, but this one's really good. So I will say 8.5 out of 10. I think that's only fair. 8.5 out of 10. And reason I say that, there's like I had 2 or 3 songs that were below an 8, and I only had 2 9s. Which I think is all very fair to me. Still really like the album, and I definitely think they're worth checking out. If you guys have not checked them out on your own time, they're definitely worth it. I've liked everything I've heard by them. You guys know that I like pretty much everything, though, but if you liked any bit of what you heard in today's video, then I suggest going and listening to my personal preferences of albums are the first 3, French Exit, Who Really Cares, and Death of a Party Girl. The other 2, this one is like a kind of a deluxe, and then I don't even know how you would say this, Aesthetic Delica. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Aesthetica Delica. There you go. Aesthetica Delica. Anyway, I think those are not as strong as the first 3, especially the first 2. Third one's incredible too. Anyways, we'll get into that later. I don't want to get caught up too much on that now. Overall, TV Girl is definitely somebody to check out if I ever see them in concert. I will definitely put a little thing. I'm thinking about doing like concert reviews because I like going to concerts. So just like, you know, taking a few clips because I'm going to anyways. Very few. I'm not the type. Usually what I do is I'll record like 5-10 seconds from my favorite 5 songs, and then maybe from like the opener if I don't know the opener and it's getting really hype or something, or like whatever. You know, I've got reasons, but particularly I am more fond of being there and living in the moment because sure I can look through my phone, but I don't want to remember a night of looking through my phone. And like these memories will hopefully exist for long enough that I don't have to do that. But anyways, I don't know if you guys are interested. I'm gonna see Denzel Curry in like a month and a half ish, and then when I do that, I'm planning on releasing a video afterwards about his performance, just because I've seen him already and he killed it, and I'm absolutely sure he's going to kill this one. And I would love to rate people as live performers because there's definitely been some. I've had some people that I was absolutely blown out of the water by. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in down below. Like I said, if I ever see TV Girl, which I will the moment I can. So if they ever come to Dallas, then I'll be there. But anyways, overall, like I said, what did I give it? If I gave it an 8 before, I'm giving it an 8.5 now. And if I didn't, and it was an 8.5, then good, my opinion stays. But I think it's deserving of an 8.5, which I'm pretty sure is actually what I gave it. I can't remember right now. It's been a long day of working in the sun. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I've got some more things coming out soon. The next videos you can expect one that probably came out right before this or right after this is the Marshall Mathers LP. You guys pretty much equally voted for this album and Marshall Mathers LP. And then I'm going to have Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet sometime in the future. But these 2 videos, French Exit and Marshall Mathers, should come out around the same time. So let me know what you guys thought about the album, or any opinions, or maybe who I should check out in the next video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Go check out all my social medias. I try to post on there as often as I upload videos and stuff, so make sure to check that out. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Would you like to be? I'm trying to tell you something.